Over the past 10 years, Attack on Titan has built a reputation for its hidden details and incredible foreshadowing. By now, most fans have uncovered almost every subtle hint. However, here are some details I guarantee you may have missed. Have you ever wondered how Galliard was the only one to recognize Levi in Season 4, Episode 6, even though Peak was there in parody?
Wait, could that be him? Is that Ackerman?
Although we can come to a conclusion that Zeke might have passed on the info about Levi, considering what went down with him, the real reason how Galliard recognized Levi was because of Ymir's memories, which he received from the Jaw Titan, who witnessed in raw flesh just what Levi was capable of. We know that Mikasa's Ackerman instincts awakened in the cabin where she and Eren fought off her kidnappers, but have you ever wondered when Levi had his awakening? The answer can be found in the No Regrets OVA. When Levi sees the remains of his best friends, Isabel and Farlin, Levi snaps and goes berserk on that abnormal Titan. Although this is yet to be confirmed, all the evidence points towards this being the birth of humanity's strongest soldier. Did you know that Sasha holds the title for the most improved scout in the 104th Cadet Corps? Let me explain. Remember back in Season 1, when Armin cooked up a plan to distract the Titans with guns and slash them from behind? Well, if you remember, Sasha was the only one who missed her shot. We can see this in Season 3 as well. Right after Sasha saved Kaya, we see her miss her shots with the bow and arrow, so much so that she resorted to stabbing the Titan with the arrow in the eye. But in Season 4, we actually see Sasha absolutely nail the Marleyans with a gun. She even hits this shot through the narrowest of gaps with pinpoint accuracy on her first try. Just goes to show how persistent and hardworking our potato girl actually is. And speaking of Sasha, here's how the very next episode foreshadowed her death just seconds before it happened. Just as the scouts are celebrating their victory, we hear Sean say,
I wonder how many more will have to fight. How many more will have to die.
And if you watch the scene closely, we can see that the camera pans to Sasha when Sean mentions death, and just moments later, she gets fatally shot by Gabby. While we're still on that topic, in the very next episode during Sasha's funeral, we hear Connie tell Niccolo this heartbreaking line.
So it feels like half of me is just gone.
This is even more sadder when you watch in the previous episode. Just as Connie informs everyone about Sasha's passing, we can see that he only cried from his left eye, meaning that he indeed had lost his other half. The very first meeting between Levi and Irwin happens in the No Regrets OVA. Here we can see that during their very first encounter, Levi is down on his knees, and Irwin orders him to join the scouts, a command Levi ultimately obeys. Fast forward to Season 3, just before Irwin's final moments, you can see that Levi is down on his knees again, this time vowing to avenge Irwin by killing the Beast Titan. This parallels the first and last times Levi meets Irwin, where he's on his knees, and he kept his word both times. Do you guys know who the bravest soldiers in the Alliance are? Most would guess names like Levi, Mikasa, or Reiner, but the truth is, these characters are backed by their respective abilities, such as the Ackerman clan's abilities or their Titan shifting. But the true bravest are actually Connie and Sean, who had none of these abilities. They completely relied on their natural abilities and skills and were a pivotal part of the Alliance all throughout the series. And this is even more impressive when you consider the fact that Sean ranked above Mikasa in ODM skills. And another character you can add to this list as an honorable mention is none other than King Flock himself. He went from cowering behind his horse to straight up leading the Jaegerists and jumping head first against the armor and female Titans. Speaking of the Alliance, here's an insane detail that will take you back to Season 1 days. We know that the Alliance is a group of our main cast alongside former Marleyans and honorary Marleyans who joined forces to take down Eren. In Season 4, when the Marleyans snuck into Paradise Island, they wore the Scouts' uniform to blend in. You can see Galliard wearing it, here you can see it on Peak's arm, and here is Commander Magath wearing it as well. And you can see that in a poetic way during the final battle, the Alliance is wearing the wings of freedom to save humanity from Titans, which was a direct callback to the Scouts' original mission. We all remember the scene in Levi's backstory set in the underground, where Levi is shown to be beating up a man. But have you ever wondered why he was doing it? The reason behind this is actually heartbreaking. Levi's mother had an expensive teacup that he kept as the only reminder of her. This man stole it, which is why Levi attacked him. After the fight, Levi tried drinking tea from the cup, and that's when the handle broke. This incident ultimately led to Levi's now iconic way of holding teacups. In Season 4, Episode 16, in this scene, we can see Peak wave to everyone, but notice how she waved with both hands. Well, this wasn't just a regular wave. Peak was actually hinting at Galliard, who was also there, that she cannot transform as she was cuffed to Gabby, as it would put her at risk, and all she had to do was call out for him to effectively solve this problem. And here's another bonus little detail. Here you can see that 2 of these soldiers are actually blushing. And that is it. Hope you've enjoyed this video. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe for more. See you in the next one.